All right, welcome to the Final Four for Astronomy Madness. We got our helpers, we got Cammie, we got Lydia, we got Violet. And as we get into our Final Four today, let's go over who is actually left as the dust settles. Cammie, if you could, can you point to each region as I name off the teams? We've got the champion from the observatory regions, second-seeded Keck at Mauna Kea. It's going to be facing off against the champion from the condiments region, second-seeded Frank's Red Hot. Lydia, can you just move your head just a little bit? All right, on the other side, the surprise champion from the viruses and bacteria region, we got sixth-seeded Polio. And it is going up against third-seeded Vlad the Impaler from the Warriors and Commanders region. So today what I would like to do is run through some of the teacher scenarios for you, because I have a number of my colleagues playing for what's called the coveted Stud Horse Championship. So going into the Final Four, here's how it's going to go down. Our leader right now is Mr. Kishpa, former science teacher at the high school, is now an administrator further east, but we still keep in touch with Pete. He's a real good guy. So he is leading. He will win the teacher trophy if Vlad the Impaler, Polio, and Keck are defeated. He's got Keck reaching the championship game, so his max score he can have is an 87. Then my homeboy, Mr. Geis, has never won, so in a way I'm kind of pulling for him. He can pass Mr. Kishpa if either of the scenarios happen. Vlad the Impaler, who Mr. Geis has winning it all, good pick, Jay, advances to the championship and Keck loses in the semifinal. Or both Vlad and Keck advance to the championship and then Vlad wins it all. Then our very own Mrs. Krug has quietly surged up the leaderboard. She still has a chance to tie Mr. Kishpa for the Teacher Stud Horse Trophy if Keck loses and Polio reaches the national championship game, because somehow she actually picked six-seeded Polio to get this far. Props to you, Steph. All right. Moi, yours truly. Now, Lydia, just to verify to the camera, this has all been totally legit, right? All these picks have been real. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just making sure. So right now, I am way down in 8th place in the teacher standings. I only had one team right out of the whole Elite 8, which is pretty much a dumpster fire. But the team I had right was Keck. If Keck wins the whole thing, my score maxes out at a 90, and I pass all the other teachers. So basically, at least on the teacher side, this is coming down to Mr. Kishpa, Mr. Geis, Mrs. Krug, and me, Mr. Krug. So that's how it's going to go down. So I think it's about time for our opening matchup here. So we are going to need the second-seeded Keck telescope at Mauna Kea, Hawaii, huge reflecting telescope, up against second-seeded Frank Red Hot, but Frank's is down one chip. So they're both 2 seeds. So we are going to call Keck the blue chips, Frank the pink chip, and Keck is going to hold a 2-to-1 chip advantage. So Lydia, very important. We need 2 blue chips for Keck and 1 pink chip for Frank's. It's the only way my bracket stays alive right here. We're going to shake it here. All right, let me just verify. Let me verify.
Dad,
yep.
I can't mess up.
What?
This is easy.
All right, it's legit. She hasn't messed up yet. Okay.
Has anyone ever got the whole bracket?
No, not even close. Not even in the NCAA tournaments that happened. All right, so we're going to need top of the bucket here. My bracket hinges on this. Keck is blue. Frank's red. Oh, we had a hot chip, hot chip. Keck is blue. Frank's is pink. I didn't look, actually. All right. Top of the bucket, show right to the camera, baby. Very first chip you touch. Very first chip. Oh! Daddy needs a minute, Lydia. Just girls, hold on. Daddy needs a minute here. That just happened. Keck reaching the national championship. Lydia, give me some right here. Explode it. Yeah, Frank's Red Hot goes down. Sorry, those of you like my man Devin M. from the alumni who had Frank's win it all. Its run ends at the Final Four. Keck advancing to the championship. All right. That was a rush. Okay. Our next, what's up, girl? Love it. Okay, Lydia, our final pool before the championship game. We
Where's
got,
the other pink?
there was only one pink. Yeah, it's 2-1. Okay, totally legit. Okay, we got third-seeded Vlad the Impaler. We need 6 blue chips up against 6-seeded Polio. We need 3 pink chips. So once again, here's the scenario. Vlad wins this. My man, Mr. Geist, is still alive. Polio wins this. Oh, can you still, you can't tie Pete anymore since Keck won.
Keck won.
All right,
Yeah.
still pulling for Mrs. Krug though, because this is pretty awesome. So Polio could get there as a 6 seed. All right, Miss Krug, you want to come into the camera shot here? All right, Lydia, last pull of the semis. Bottom of the bucket, baby, bottom of the bucket. And
Oh!
whoa! Oh my gosh, Jay, I'm so sorry that just went down. Polio getting to the championship as a 6 seed, and you saw it here. Where was the chip at? You saw it first, right here in Astronomy Madness. Jay, I'm so sorry. Mr. Geist has never won the Stud Horse Championship. I know he's excited about this one. I was secretly pulling for him all along, but it was not to be. Polio continues its upset run. Cammie and Violet, back at the big board, ladies. Tell us what's going down for the national championship game.
We have the 2 seed Keck at Montilla and the 6 seed Polio.
Oh, nice job, Violet. All right. Wow, the upsets continue. So for Mr. Krug, Mrs. Krug, Cammie and Violet back there, my girl Lydia right here. One more game to go.